Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Genesis GV80. This is Genesis' first SUV and it honestly looks very nice. And if you guys are curious about the color is called Uni White and it's a $400 option, and it honestly looks very good on this GV80. And this GV80 actually has two packages, the Prestige package and the Advanced package. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, let's go ahead and take this 2021 Genesis GV80 on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, so driving this 2021 GV80, it's very nice and comfortable, and the suspension is very soft. This GV80 is the 3.5 twin turbocharged with the Prestige package. It does have the Prestige package and the Advanced package, and I think Hyundai did honestly a great job with their SUV. Everything just looks very good. I love the white stitching everywhere. Seats look very nice, and door panels are wrapped in leather. Everything is soft, which is expected of course from a luxury brand, and I'm just loving what they did with their SUV. It does have the engine shut off. When you come to a complete stop, basically the engine will turn off. Well, let's go ahead and take it on the highway and see how it does. And that's the lane keep assist. And as you can see, it does have heads-up display. It's nice and clear. So under the hood, they're going to be a 3.5 twin turbo V6 connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and this engine produces 375 horses and 391 pound-feet of torque, and it's nice and quick and super responsive. But this one actually has the two packages that I said, the Prestige package and the Advanced package, and it does have all the nice safety features. So let's go ahead and activate the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control. Click on mode, and basically it's driving by itself. This is the steering assist button, so you click on it, basically it's going to activate the steering assist, and basically the steering wheel do all the work. You don't have to touch it. And the steering assist works at 20 miles per hour, which is insane. Very nice and comfortable on the highway, and the the suspension is well put together. It's nice and soft, and it is an electronic suspension, so it's nice and soft. But I really like their safety features. And when you signal, it displays basically the cars next to you, and basically it uses the camera underneath the mirror, and that's for the right and left. So when you turn the left one on, basically it will do the same thing. As I said, it does have 8-speed automatic transmission, nice and responsive, and everything just feels very good. Climate controls, this is touch, by the way. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, does have 2 stages, and does have cold seats as well. And for the back seats actually have cold and heated seats. And the front seats actually have the massaging function or feature. Basically, it's some waves in the seat that will make driving much better. And let's say if you take the GV80 on a long drive and your back hurts, or it's not comfortable anymore, basically you could turn on that feature and it just makes it so comfortable. This screen is a 14.5-inch screen. It is touch, so of course that's nice. And it is controlled by a pad, this pad right here. And you could have the screen as a split screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And this screen in the middle right here, this is a 12.3-inch cluster gauge or cluster display. Seriously, very nice and comfortable. And by the way, the price of this one is $72,000. Let's go ahead and put it in sport mode. Everything becomes nice and responsive, and you will hear some sound that is coming out of the speakers. Basically, that fake sound just makes it more fun to drive. £391 of torque is more than enough for this SUV, and it does go all the way down to the first gear. Fan finish is amazing. This is nice and soft. And let's go ahead and go back home. So basically, let's say if you want the media right here, by the way, it does have a really cool sounds that you could basically play if you want to. Very nice, relaxing things like that. Basically, rainy day, warm fireplace, basically just plays those nice sounds. And by the way, that screen right there, you could go down and you could click on split screen, and you could actually change it. Let's say if you want the clock right there, calendar, if you want the maps, so you could do a lot of things, which is very nice. By the way, this one has a panoramic sunroof. It just looks very good. And the headliner is part of the Prestige package. It's suede. So this 8-speed automatic transmission is nice, and I really like it. Nice and responsive. The engine is very good as well. It does have a good amount of power. Merging on the highway or trying to pass someone, this will do it with no problem. And I really like the opening right here on the bottom of the steering wheel. So it's nice, and it just makes driving much easier, I feel like, that way. Yep, definitely around corners, this SUV is not good at all. But of course, it's expected from a luxury brand. It does have a very good amount of body roll, and of course that's expected. Even in sport mode, you feel like the body of the SUV is leaning a lot. That transmission is very, very responsive. Brakes feel very nice and touchy, and as I said, guys, everything just looks very good. You could actually close these if you want to. You could close the lids, and the wood just feels very nice. This is a touch screen. You could adjust the air, where it's coming from, temperature right here, auto function. It does have the sync function, of course, and as I told you guys, it does have heated seats, heated steering wheel, and it does have cold seats. And everything just looks very good. Screen is probably my favorite, and here is the middle console right here. There's a ton of storage inside, and there's a small tray inside, and the leather feels very nice and soft. Let's go ahead and put it in comfort. And by the way, the gauges do change when you actually change the modes. You could have it on, or you could turn off that feature if you want to. So basically, whenever you change the modes, the gauges change. So basically, you could turn off that feature if you want it, and the gauges will stay whatever you set it as. So let me go ahead and see if the window has acoustic glass or double-sided glass. So the windows do have acoustic glass, basically two glass glued together, and basically they make the interior of the SUV nice and quiet, and that's of course nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in sport mode. As I told you guys, brakes are nice. And by the way, here is the camera that I'm talking about. That all-wheel drive system grips, and basically there's zero wheel spin, and this SUV is very fun to drive. I really wish the suspension was a tiny bit better. I think if it was a tiny bit better, I think it would have been very nice taking this SUV around corners. But of course, Genesis are aiming for a luxury SUV. They're not aiming for a sportier SUV, but I really hope they come out with a sportier SUV, or I hope the GV70 actually is a little bit more fun to drive, because this is very comfortable, and even though it has like a bigger engine, very quick engine, but I really wish that the GV70 is going to be a little bit more sportier than the than this one. I'm going to go ahead and brake boost it. It is in sport mode right now. Definitely brake boosting this GV80 is it does pull you back to the seat, and of Of course, it's expected to push it back to the seat since it's a turbo, so it builds up that turbo spool and then basically just accelerates really hard. So I want to show you the surround view that this G70 has. Backup camera is very clear, and here is the surround view. Very clear, and I really like that. So you could see literally everything, so that's nice. And you could actually, of course, change the modes if you want to. There is an up mode, there is the REM mode, and then of course you will have the normal backup camera. And the mirrors actually do tilt down. Let's go ahead and brake boost it again and see if we could get a better acceleration. I did brake boost it a little bit longer, but same results. That transmission, that 8-speed automatic transmission is nice. But anyways, not a lot of people are going to be driving their GV80 probably this way. This is a luxury car, and most of the people are going to be driving it nice and slow, and maybe most of the people are not going to put in sport mode, because it does actually have a very good amount of power in normal mode. But seriously guys, I'm very impressed with what Genesis is doing right now. Their SUVs, cars, everything looks good. But guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this GV80. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and I would actually like to thank Ross here at Key Hyundai in Milford for providing me this 2021 GV80. If you guys are interested, and if you guys are around, if you guys live in New York, New Jersey, Mass, make sure to come check them out. They're receiving about 22 GV80s. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.